as pressure on Moscow mounts to achieve peace, the attack on Putin's Valdai residence happens all of a sudden. At least the Russian Defense Ministry claims it happened, and allegedly shoot down many drones over it. As much as 89, Lavrov reports. However, ISW doesn't think so. Of course, the fact that all these drones were said to be downed over the regions of Russia that don't even border the Novgorod region, where Putin's Valdai residence is located, does not seem to bother anyone in Russia, and not so much in Trump's administration just as well. Russian Foreign Minister Comrade Lavrov swiftly announced a shift in Moscow's negotiating position. There is no shift, of course, because there is nothing to shift, as Russia 6 times rejected all the proposals on the table, and all the proposals were American, not Ukrainian ones, by the way. Still, Lavrov says that Russia does not intend to withdraw from what it calls the diplomatic process, but the Kremlin has already identified targets and a time frame for further strikes on Ukraine to retaliate for the strike that never happened. As usual, the Russians did not provide any evidence whatsoever. There is no video of the attack reported in Moscow, nor is there any footage available on Russian social media. President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, called all these obviously fake statements from Russia that Ukraine allegedly striking some residents of the Russian dictator dangerous, as these are obviously aimed at one thing and one thing only: disrupting all the achievements of the joint work of both Ukrainian and American teams towards peace.
This alleged resident strike story is a complete fabrication intended to justify additional attacks against Ukraine, including Kiev, as well as Russia's own refusal to take necessary steps to end the war. Typical Russian lies. Furthermore, the Russians have already targeted Kiev in the past, including the Cabinet of Ministers building. Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine, on X.